Right. Veena, I enjoy listening to you speak for two reasons. One is you are very much a mentor to me. You know this stuff. But two is that you are always so willing to improve. This was, I think, one of my favorite speeches that I've heard from you. I loved the content because it included, I know everything, Veena, to, oh my gosh, I'm upside down, to here's what you can learn from Toastmasters, which resonates with all of us. The content was fantastic. The structure, I appreciated quite a bit. You started with a very strong start because you said, I know everything, which is funny. And perhaps I knew that something was going to happen, that you don't necessarily know everything. So very strong start with that. You talked a little bit about the background and I knew everything. And then you told us this funny story and you had that fantastic visual of you on the screen upside down. You have to keep that visual. It's fantastic. You then went on to talk about what happened. Why was I upside down on the screen? You told that story. And then you transitioned to what you've learned from Toastmasters and how that helped you recover in this particular situation. The one opportunity I think you do have with the structure, Veena, is that as strong as I found the beginning to be, I found the ending to be a little more ambiguous because you mentioned a few things. You mentioned something about always learning every day. This sounded like the summary to me, and it was at the end of your time. Learning every day and what skills you can bring. And you also mentioned about being a presenter. So maybe tidy those up a little bit so that they have more impact, because you yourself talk about the importance of an action step. I think you talk about at the very end. So perhaps just tighten those up a little bit, make them a little more powerful. With your delivery, I know you had mentioned to me that you were particularly interested in knowing about your enunciation and your speed. I found them both to be excellent. I could understand you very, very clearly. And there were only a couple of times when you did speed up, but I did not find it disruptive at all to the delivery. I loved your use of humor. And I think sometimes in your speeches, when you do get rolling with that energy and the humor, that is when you speed up. So you did a great job with that. There were a few great phrases that I would love to see you keep with the speech. You talked about the Brady Bunch peanut gallery, which was fantastic. You talked about flipping out literally and figuratively, on point on that one. And then when someone said, Veena, you sure know how to make an entrance. Really wonderful phrases. Overall, loved the structure, the content. Structure was fantastic with that one exception. The only exception or recommendation I believe I have is to just tighten up on that ending. But once again, a fantastic speech. Thank you for sharing.